The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Oh my gosh, hold on. It just started all over again. I still forget about that every single time. What is up? I swear we're going to get it down pat one of these days. I don't know what to do. It's just me, whatever. Whatever. Hey, but guess what? It's Friday. It's Friday. I'm here. And my friends are here. What's up, Dr. Coffin-Nails and David?
Hey, what's up? And happy birthday, Dave. I don't know if you want.
I have
hope
that.
I didn't just dock you.
I have that. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I have that glitch too. It's really weird.
I forget, man. I forget it always does that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the thing is, every time you add a video, you have to set it to loop, play it a couple of times, then unset it to unloop, and then play it a couple of times, and all of a sudden it remembers, oh, I don't have to loop. And it's like, Rumble, fix this. It's obviously
toggle loop off.
Yeah.
Huh.
I
think you got to
always defaults to loop. It
does. It does default to loop. If I go on and do,
how dare you? How dare you?
See, man, it still loops.
Huh.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Oh yeah, there it didn't.
Yeah, after it plays a couple of times.
It was a loop lag.
Yeah. No, you got to toggle it on a couple of times.
Yeah. All right, so that's okay. That's weird. So loop it on and then loop it off.
What?
And play it a couple of times and it'll eventually stop looping. Yeah.
What is going on?
Okay, so that works too.
That means you're gay. That means you're gay.
See there, it's looped on. Loop off. Loop off.
That means you're gay.
Okay. So you gotta turn the loop on and then turn the loop off.
Yeah. Because it always defaults to loop when you add a video.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
All right, Rumble. Another thing to do every single time I get on here, I guess.
Rumble doesn't have a load, which clears all the variables, which is weird because that's the most basic thing you learn in programming is to set your variables to 0.
Yeah. Okay. Now there's overlays. What's an overlay? Oh, hey, that's new.
Hmm.
So should I have just uploaded that to overlays instead?
I don't know. I think they mixed overlays up with videos because overlays are normally. I have an overlay. This is an overlay, and I can toggle it off and on, and it does not affect my screen, right?
Huh.
It doesn't.
Okay. Well,
But
maybe
yeah,
maybe
that's a
that's what I'll
video,
do. Maybe
not an
I'll
overlay.
upload it there and just use the overlay from here on. But
We'll
anyway,
see.
hey, we're here and we're not queer.
So get used to it.
Yeah. Hey, what's really funny is like trying to watch. Oh, hey, Channel Dad. What's up, Channel Dad? He is in the hizzle for shizzle.
How do you put your icon back on here? Because I'm
Liberty,
using a new computer.
That's a good question.
Guns.
Because I did have my icon on there, but
You did.
Yeah.
oh well, I'll figure it out. Or not.
Yeah. Now when I go to studio, it remembers my name, but without any commas or spaces. Like, wow.
So it just goes to the letter D.
Yeah, well, it remembers my icon, but that's because I think I'm
mute.
logged in. Like,
Gosh, that was terrible.
scraping. You got to scrape. Yeah. He's scraping his microphone off.
Oh
his
gosh,
head.
that was painful.
What?
That was painful.
What
You were
happened?
mute.
You were not muted.
unmuted. You scraped your microphone across the desk.
Oh, I just set it down.
Jeez Louise.
It must
Sorry.
be really sensitive.
Yeah, it must be.
What kind of microphone you got?
I don't know.
Okay.
Hey, what we were talking about before you showed up late.
Before I so rudely interrupted,
Yeah.
I have to find the box.
Talking about shows that like said that kind of stuff. I was watching Drew Carey shows. Anybody ever seen that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Man,
Years
dude,
ago.
that show is so funny. It's on Tubi, by the way. All 9 seasons.
I thought
And
it
they're
had its
talking about-
moments.
They're talking about stuff like being. It's like, oh, we don't want to be gay or nothing, you know. And it's like, whoa, talk about things that can't be made today.
My favorite one is where his two friends meet these women and they get along really great, but because they're not drinking, because they accidentally took albuterol or whatever that drug is that makes you not be able to drink alcohol. So they can't
Oh,
drink.
yeah, I know it. Well, it doesn't quite work that way. You know, if you take this drug and you
It'll
have
make you
alcohol,
sick.
that's right.
It'll make you sick. So
Yes.
basically they can't drink for a while because they accidentally took this or they were tricked into it somehow. And then when it finally wears off, they're like, oh, we're going to drink again. It's like, oh, we can't. The women are like, we can't drink. We're alcoholics. We can't drink. And they like think about it for a minute. Here's to what could have been. It's like,
Nice.
they go right back to drinking.
That's it. Alcoholics do not run in their family. They stumble, they fall face down, they don't run.
So, are we
Sorry
going to
if I
war?
spoiled that one for you, but I
Are
don't
we
know.
going to war or something? Like, what's the deal?
By war, do
Okay.
you mean the infamous phrase "boots on the ground" or?
I think so.
Okay.
Well, Congress wants a clarity, I think. And it should be. There should be a clarity to the situation of Iran. What happens when we reach I don't know if they want 60 days, so they want notification. What's going to happen if Iran keeps attacking? That's what I think they want clarification on. Because Iran has now indicated that they want a war with America and they're going to keep attacking all American bases in the region until America is driven out. And they shut down a refueling plane in Iraq to prove they're winning. They're winning.
Huh.
Now, Trump is using the war on terror, technically,
Mhm.
and the War Powers Act, which gives him, 60 days?
I don't know. I'm not too familiar with what.
I think it depends, really. I mean, it's
Yeah. Well,
how-
Obama used it for every day of his term, so...
right.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's how much leeway he's going to be given is the
Well, Congress
Good
wants to
question.
put Now, Congress should have if Congress wanted limits, they should have put it on Obama, but they
Right,
didn't. Now
exactly.
they want to
Well,
put it on Trump.
Yeah, they've set a bad precedent, see, and now it's biting them in the butt.
Jill Stein apparently posted several hours ago. Let me see if I can find this post and see if it's real. First off.
Yeah, we got to start fact checking because that thing going around about the Lincoln. Oh man, did you hear about that?
Lincoln, no.
No, the Iranians claim to have sunk the USS Lincoln. The Chinese put out a lot of stories and so did the Iranians, and they even had people in America reporting it without even fact checking it.
Well,
it's on TikTok. It must be true.
They say a lot of things. There was a picture where they claimed to have captured a B-2 bomber. The only problem is the people standing in front of it would have had to be, because the scale would have had to been about.
You mean F-35? Yeah.
Yeah.
14 people in F-35, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
so
the
it was
Israeli,
obviously a Photoshop.
Oh, account suspended. Apparently, somebody's going around saying Iranian. Let's see, 173 American soldiers were just captured.
Iranian what? I've accidentally muted myself.
It said something about. It says something about Iranian officials have officially confirmed. This is fake, by the way. That U.S. air operations in Tehran failed. 173 American soldiers and officers from the U.S. military elite unit known as Delta Force were captured. And everybody's like, even Jill Stein was like, if this is true, this changes a lot.
This is how stupid they are. They want it to be real. This is the same with the missile strike on the school. They want it to be real so bad that they're repeating the lies everywhere to try and make it real. That's what they do, right?
Right.
But you can't claim you sunk a warship and then have it appear in the port of Oman and not get wrapped over the knuckles. But
yeah,
CNN was clever about it. They said Iranians are reporting that, putting these words.
That's what they always do, right?
Apparently, so I was watching something, and apparently there was somebody that was kind of break down like the way that Iranians think and how they're pretty much just a religious fanatics that are more concerned with what their ideology says than having a functional government. And apparently they are so concerned about Armageddon that they're not even able to, like, to them, all they want to sabotage everything to make sure that Armageddon starts.
Yes. There has been since.
Well, they're not the only ones that way.
No.
A lot of your Zionists, Christian Zionists in particular, are exactly that way. We can speed up Christ's returning if we blow something up.
Yes.
Why are we in the bottom and we're looking at Joe Pesci?
Do what?
We're not.
We have a disconnect, and Rumble Studios isn't working properly, and I pointed this out many times to Rumble.
Why we're in the bottom, we're not up on the feed.
If you look at the broadcast, we are.
Oh.
Rumble Studios are working properly.
I don't have anything showing Joe Pesci.
No, it's Rumble Studio. You have to refresh a couple of times to.
Okay, I'm gonna try and refresh, see what happens.
You'll get kicked out.
Yeah. There was something stuck on the screen a minute ago, and it was right there. Why the heck is Joe Pesci still up?
Because you're stuck on the screen. And you know.
Oh, I still have all these things like highlighted.
I'm looking at us on YouTube, and I just see the four of us.
Yeah, that's weird. All right, I've got it figured out now.
Yeah. You could have stuff on your screen.
All right, so even though it doesn't want, even though it doesn't want to, I've got it to where it won't auto loop, but it still stays present on the screen, which is really weird.
Yeah.
I think what I need to do is turn everything into overlays and not have media. That's probably where I'm at right there.
Yeah, I see it correctly now.
Well, I found that there was like 6 things highlighted and supposedly on the screen.
Oh,
So sorry.
it's all right.
It's all
Give
right,
us
man.
all.
I'm not really apologizing to you. I'm apologizing to like everybody.
Now we just need that. Everything that guy said.
Everything that
Yeah.
God said.
I wish Rumble would get someone in who has a sense of quality and purpose and testing to their approach in programming.
David, that's not how you write software anymore. Don't come on. Keep
All
up
right,
with the
hang on,
times.
I'm gonna
We don't
test
test
something.
anything.
I just put Joe Pesci over on to an overlay and clicked the auto loop off, and so
Yeah,
we'll
well,
see.
Everything
Everything
went
that
to
guy
shit when
just said
everybody
is
stopped
bullshit.
documenting.
Yeah.
So it played
What's
it,
his-
but it still stays highlighted. That's weird. So you still have to click off of it.
It's like you go to
didn't
university
see
and
it
you
show
got
up
a
on
C
the
manual
screen,
and
though.
it's like this thick, and then next year it's only this thick because they stopped documenting everything.
Hmm.
Now you got to figure out.
There it
like,
is.
What does
Okay,
this
now I see
do?
it. Forgot about the delay.
So, speaking of things being documented, has anybody seen Jim Carrey lately?
Oh,
He
yeah.
is aging bad.
Is he? I mean, a lot of people are speculating he's dead.
Well, he appears to be so gaunt.
Mm-hmm.
He won't
he ill?
confirm whether or not he's vegan, but I think
Well, there's reports of plastic surgery.
yeah.
Let's see if I can find the new picture.
Somebody putting one of those masks on to pretend to be him. I mean, I can't
wow.
figure it out.
Yeah, it wasn't Jim Carrey. Yeah, Jim Carrey did not appear at Saturday Night Live. That was a stand-in.
I haven't been.
And the stand-in, though, looks like Jim Carrey from 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
If you look up Jim Carrey, you often
Here
get his
is,
stand-in.
let's
It
see.
looks like him,
Oh, presentation.
but has a lower brow
No, hold on.
and wears glasses in
Still
real
trying to
life.
figure this out. I got a picture pulled up.
Yeah.
Oh crap! Hold on.
Yeah, he's coloring his hair now, but he's grey as,
Let's
and
see.
he's also got a huge beard in some pictures, which I think is fake because you don't grow a big beard and then suddenly not have a big beard, and a few days later you have it again. But if you look at Jim
To
Carrey's
me,
pictures,
it looks
there's
like
two
he
Jim
just had plastic surgery. Is what it
Yeah,
looks like to
his
me.
face.
Yeah, his face. If you look at a recent photo,
Looks like he
of him
got
on
Val
TMZ,
Kilmer's face implanted on top.
Yeah.
of him.
Yeah,
Mm.
they
his
did
cheeks are
face off.
sagging, and then a couple of days
A lot
later,
of
his cheeks are
Botox,
all
a lot of
perky.
stretching
Yeah.
to the point where you get that.
But he's also
Yeah.
coloured. He's also
Mhm.
colouring his hair now.
His eyes look. Yeah. Wow.
It's like just let yourself age, man.
I can
It's like,
see it
there's
now,
reason
Val
to do
Kilmer.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Maybe he's trying
Well-
to play Val Kilmer in a movie about being
Yeah.
Val Kilmer.
There you go.
Yeah. See, Val Kilmer
Hollywood
hit around
Inception.
running. See, Val Kilmer on his first movie reached AAA status. Right, he had a huge hit with
Was that Top
that
Secret?
Vice Top Secret. Yes,
That was
and he.
actually better than it should have been. That
Mhm.
one. That sorry. I guys hear me better.
Top Secret
Jim
is a very
Carrey is
good film, actually.
viral for being unrecognizable, and fans are convinced it's a body double.
No,
Yeah.
the one who was on Saturday Night Live was the stand-in. They got a Jim Carrey lookalike because they didn't recognize Jim Carrey at the stage door.
This was for the Oscars.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they do that.
So like, I don't know what happened on Saturday Night Live. That's not what I'm talking
How
about.
recently was the Saturday Night
Recent.
Live appearance?
Oh
Yeah,
really?
it was an appearance, yeah, but it wasn't
Oh.
him. It was a double.
Was he hosting or did he just appear?
He just appeared. It was just
Okay.
a walk-in. Yeah,
Oh, okay. If it's just a walk-in, I could believe it might have been a double.
yeah, it was a double, but they thought it was the real Jim Carrey because the real Jim Carrey doesn't
You know,
look like
Andy
Jim Carrey
Kaufman,
from 3 years
Andy
ago.
Kaufman used to pull off something like that where he would do a character called Tony Clifton,
Yeah.
and he would wear very heavy makeup, so where you couldn't tell it was Andy Kaufman. And then he had his friend Bob Zamuda also appearing as Tony Clifton. So if Tony Clifton showed up, you didn't know if it was Bob
See,
Zamuda or
look
Andy
at
Kaufman.
look at him look at the big one. Look at him there. that's what he really looks like now. He's got huge sunk. Half his face is sunken, and the other half is inflamed. Yeah, it looks like Val Kilmer.
His eyes look like his skin has been.
What in the devil is wrong? We're not live on Rumble.
Really?
Yeah.
Rumble,
let me check.
It's going up. No, Rumble's not updating. Like, I can see it on YouTube.
This is weird.
Yeah.
It says it's connected.
Yeah, and I see you. I can see the YouTube feed. I can see you sharing the Jim Carrey, scrolling through. Is this really him? It's crazy. Look how inflated he is. That's what happens after. That's a Botox infection. It's not Botox, sorry. It's salmon sperm. They're injecting themselves then with salmon sperm. And the thing is, if it's not properly treated, they heat treat it. And if it's not properly treated, guess what happens? It starts to absorb water and swells. It's supposed to make you de-age. Look it up. It's terrible. It's sick what people are doing to try and de-age. They're trying to. You're not live on Rumble, but you're live on YouTube.
I don't get it.
Yeah, Rumble is screwed.
I see the one from last week, and that's the most recent one I see. The Coffee and Gaming is the most recent one from last week.
Yeah. I'm going to have to record all my videos and upload them separately now because Rumble Studio ain't working.
This is so weird, dude.
Good old Rumble.
Yeah.
Leave it to Rumble to mess something up.
See, the problem is once they got it working for themselves, for the few streamers who own Rumble, got it working for themselves, they haven't fixed anything else since. They've added features, but they're not working properly.
Well, it's disappointing that there's not a viable alternative to YouTube at this point. You know, I mean,
no.
Kick.
Well, there's not a viable alternative to the StreamYard. StreamYard's got the game. Like, they must have everything patented.
I mean, how much was it did they up the price to?
I think
it was pretty expensive.
You know why? Because
like
they got in early.
Really?
Yeah, they got in early. That's why they were able to build a large server farm early. But now, to expand their server farms, look at and Californian water costs. Man, these server farms are going to be so expensive soon. Your average server farm uses the average of 1,000 liters an hour, right? So that's a lot of water going to just boil off your GPUs. They need a new thermal cooling system and fast. Otherwise, these water-based cooling towers are going to end up costing them almost all their money because, California, they're just going to keep upping the water rates. And you just can't up and move a server farm. Well, Elon did. He realized it was cheaper in the long run to move his before he finished it. Rumble's got lots of studio issues. I know. I've reported them, and all I get is, what version are you using? What's your browser? It's OBS. It's crashing. It's OBS's problem.
No, it's your problem, Rumble. Like, dude, I'll tell you, Rumble Premium has been not worth it. Trust me.
No, there's no premium features.
There isn't.
It's not worth.
I got Rumble Premium to try to see if it would help out with the streaming. It did not.
No, there's no.
It allowed me to make a live stream setup to 24 hours in advance.
That's it.
Cool. Thanks.
Wow. Thanks. Yeah. It's like nobody cares because you're not putting the notifications on the front page because Rumble is got basically Dan Bongino's little playground now. That's it.
Yeah,
I don't
pretty
even
much.
get.
Does he
huffed
still
about-
have listeners?
Yeah, dude, he's still got a
Yeah,
huge
he has.
following.
Oh, really? Because I thought he got a bit of a dead cat bounce when he came back, and it was coming back down.
That's on YouTube.
Oh, I don't know.
No, that was on YouTube.
Gotcha.
His Rumble audience never went away.
Okay.
That's why I said Rumble is his playground. Because you can't help but get on the Rumble and see him on the front page every day. Even when he was working for the feds, he still had his previously uploaded stream. Oh, he uploaded all this stuff before he went to work for the government. So he planned this well ahead of time. He planned to leave early. That's why Trump kept accusing him of streaming. And he said, no, I'm not streaming. They're all uploads. I uploaded them. He uploaded them in advance.
Wait, was he? Well, I mean, he wasn't on.
He reposts his old streams. He had all these uploads in advance, and he just repost.
Well, no,
month.
he had somebody else come take over his channel.
Nobody watched those. That's why his YouTube died.
I don't know, man. He had a pretty big following. That Vince guy had a pretty big following. Rumble pushed the heck out of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You go back now and you go to the front page, you cannot see anything but Dan Bongino's most days.
Oh, yeah. For sure. But
I think Vince has got his own channel and does have his own following. That's true. But I think his YouTube is coming back now.
yeah.
But I saw Social Blade, and I think Dan Bongino is the only big streamer who's making a comeback. Some of them have lost up to 1 million followers since this crackdown on bots. Turn out Hassan had 50,000 bots, according to one streamer. Hey, Tommy Guinea Pig Collective is in the chat. Hi,
What's up, Tommy? We're just kind of hanging out and goofing off tonight because there's not a whole lot other than like.
Well, Iran's dominating everything. Europe's
Yeah.
been Europe. There's only so much you can talk about those idiots before you sigh and realize America's going to have to invade and occupy and never leave. I mean, if you want boots on the ground, I'd rather you go liberate England than Iran.
Yeah.
But Trump swore last night he's not going to put boots on the ground and he wants Iran to fix Iran.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Well, the more they talk about something, Republicans, the more they talk about not doing something, what happens?
They'll start. They'll
manufacture consent.
Correct. Basically, yeah. They'll do something that gets people to, oh, you got to do that now. No.
Yes.
They got a nothing.
Wow, dude.
I just thought I saw the other day Congress was all upset about how much money's being spent. And I'm like, now you're concerned after wasting trillions?
Zoran Mandani has signed an executive order creating the mayor's office of LGBTQIA plus affairs and appointed Taylor Brown, a former assistant attorney general, as its inaugural director, making her the first transgender woman to lead this new office.
Of course.
Of
Destroy
what office?
the city,
World.
drive out. This is what they do. I told you, straight out of the Mount playbook, you create a situation which drives good people out of the cities, and then you have the communist takeover.
Gross.
Yeah, but he's also a Muslim, so they're just using it to know who gets gotten rid of first when they fully take over.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they did in Iran, and
Who gets thrown off the buildings first?
yeah, that's right. They need a list of names and addresses of where all the degenerates are at.
Yeah.
And they're getting you to register yourself for execution.
And if Trump was really concerned about terrorism around the world, he would start the CIA. We wouldn't be invading Iran.
Well,
CIA, MI6, and Mossad would be his first 3 stops.
well, they created Iran, fighting each other.
I know. We had a pro-Western government till the CIA decided to overthrow him twice.
Well, they weren't pro-Western enough. They were still trading oil with Russia. And they wanted to get back at Russia for Yugoslavia.
If you run out of boogeymen, you run out of money. So they always got to create a boogeyman.
Yeah, they needed a boogeyman in the Middle East because they weren't because they were bored.
I could have swore I had a video clip of that's a man, Austin Powers.
Man.
Oh, that's a man.
Oh, yes. Yes, I noticed that too. A lot of clips disappearing. Yeah, I had clips disappear too.
Oh, in Rumble, you mean?
Yeah, I could have swore I had that set up, but
yes, you did.
Oh, wow.
You did. You know they removed it.
Oh, I'm sure. I am super sure.
At least YouTube and Rumble tell you to your face, right? I mean, at least YouTube and StreamYard will tell it to your face, right?
Yeah.
I hate people when they have an agenda saying, we're all about free speech.
Yeah.
And they're not.
No, you're not. I don't know. It's this platform's really ticking me off. I've got a reminder for not renewing my Rumble Premium, and we're gonna have to go a few weeks of not having anything, and then we'll go back to StreamYard at Black Friday.
What was that? Google Hangouts? Remember?
Oh yeah.
Remember that? We used to do that. We did. What was on the fan? We did.
I still have some of those Hangouts in my Google memories.
Yeah, and then it was.
Yeah.
Because I used to, in the early days, I think before, it was just
okay,
LMP and Kendo and I actually used to have to record it and then upload it.
Yeah. Now, Google Hangout still exists it's part of their corporate package. You know, you can still go to Google Hangouts and see some of your history.
Yeah.
They've deleted most of it, but not all.
That's how I had video, because I had to record the whole thing, rip out the video, upload the audio only. Well, resubmit it as a new video to YouTube. But
yeah.
So that's why LMP won't come back, because I screwed up. Why is that going?
His face, didn't you?
Yeah, he screwed up with Chody's face.
I accidentally, for like 2 seconds, showed his face. Well, that's how you got his capture.
Yeah, that's how everybody got his capture.
Yeah. Well, it happens.
And he couldn't go anywhere because everybody kept saying,
yeah, he was so famous.
That guy.
If it makes him feel better, I mean, I put the map up and showed where Lape's house was that time.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, but what gets me, this is how much they suppress your view count, is that within a day, everybody knew who LNP was, but not, wait, what? You know who LNP was? How? Right? No, like that stream only had a handful of people, allegedly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think at the highest, I had 200 and some odd subscribers on that channel. I don't know what it is. I don't even know if I can log in anymore. It's still there, but I got to get my old Mac running, because that's where I got a lot of the passwords on it.
No, but I was surprised how few times I appeared. I was like, what? I thought I was on more than that.
Yeah, I got Tap and Die invited me.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I,
Yeah, that's how I got into the group.
Then
the group dissolved, and then the group started a new chat. And then ETEP started. I helped him out, and then he dissolved his group. He's still got his Discord, but he doesn't use it anymore either. And he's reinvented his channel again.
Yeah, I know. It's on Facebook. His name's changed again, too.
Yep.
Oh, that's a different reason for Facebook. He had to.
It was struck down, I believe.
Yeah.
Due to overly spicy content, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't that.
Oh, it wasn't?
No, he repeated spicy content that he was previously he kept repeating the same.
Oh, really?
Oh Lord.
Yeah, he
I
just
can't
kept
imagine. I
reversing
can't
it.
believe it. He'd repeat the
About
same
Big
joke
Mike.
over and over.
Yeah, repeating the same one about Big Mike. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah. It was just a joke. It wasn't even a picture.
Yeah. You can only
But
joke
they
about
didn't just
right
strike him
people.
down. They struck down all his ults. They managed to get all but one of his ults.
Oh, really?
It's like, wow.
And the one they didn't get is the one that's up?
They also they also took one of Tony's because he shared it.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Well, what do you think? He's number 2 now.
Mm.
You think that
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it.
But I thought I was the only one because for a long time I was the only one who had a Facebook strike down. Now it's only Seth is the only one who hasn't had one. Everybody's had one now, except for Seth.
Yeah, I've done pretty good. I don't try to, but like when I look back on my memories, like everything since before the big C word,
Yeah.
like it says it cannot be displayed.
Yeah.
Like it's one of those things where it got cut down.
Yeah, you must have.
Cool.
You got the lucky end of the stick.
Sure.
No, really. Facebook has deleted a lot of stuff. That's without a doubt. Zuckerberg is not a libertarian. Even Joe Rogan's called him out and says, "No, man, you're a liberal. Admit it.
Right.
Yeah.
You're not for free speech. You even censored me. What's going on?" And he just sits there and doesn't answer.
I think he's an agent.
Probably.
He's what?
I think he's an agent. You know, he's
Glowy.
spent $400 million to get Democrats elected. He's cross-referenced voter registration so they can fake votes of real people.
Yeah,
you know, and then was it not Wisconsin? There's some state.
Yeah,
it's when the Dakotas where they're now up to there's 4.5 million adults in the whole state, and they now have 7.5 million votes or something.
He's a data. Yeah, he's an agent. A guy who allegedly borrowed $1 million from Goldman Sachs. Right? Do any of us have the ability to walk into Goldman Sachs and borrow $1 million? But apparently he also got $1 million from his parents, a dentist. Now you know why healthcare costs so much, people.
Yeah.
But allegedly he also got millions of dollars. He got $270 million from Russia. Nobody wants to talk about that. But that's how he really started Facebook. There's even a Russian guy who admits it. Yeah, we funded it. Russia funded him when no one else would. But my guess is it's from that autonomous zone in the north. Does anybody know about that autonomous zone in the north?
What do you mean?
You've never heard of the Jewish autonomous zone?
No.
There's a Jewish state in Russia and has been since 1917.
Never heard of it.
Well, a lot of the Jews that moved back to Israel are from Russia too.
Yeah, look it up, Jewish autonomous zone. It's a real thing. He is. I can hear him typing. Yeah, Dr. Cookville is typing. Look at his face.
Sorry, it's me. I'm trying to move files around in File Explorer, screwing up. So I'm going to try and do by hand. I'll mute unless I have something to say.
No, I'm making fun of you. Look at his face.
What is up, Vinny Art? How's it
going,
buddy?
Vinny.
You got to unmute yourself. But hey.
Hey, you guys.
Hey.
What's up, dude?
Good.
We were just talking about everybody's favorite villain, Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh, he's the favorite villain? I mean, there's so many of them.
Yeah.
Well, he makes Bezos look like Lex Luthor. Well, wait, that's Jeff Bezos.
True.
My villain at the moment is Rumble, because for some reason my Rumble channel didn't go live today, and there's no real way to fix it from the stinking from the Rumble studio. So
you can't restart the stream. Yeah, there's no restart on your stream.
I'm a tad on the frustrated side on that one.
Man. I don't blame you.
I miss StreamYard. It was so much better.
Yeah, there's another one too. Shit, I was just on a stream last night. the hell was it called?
Is it Real? REEL, Real IO?
No,
Ah.
EVMUX, I think it was.
Oh, that's that UAI one. Yeah.
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 I don't know what that one was, but I mean that's what my friend was using the other night, and seemed to be okay. It only glitched out once or twice.
Huh. Well, we'll look at it.
Yeah, if we can find a stream that doesn't glitch on us.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a pretty good conversation. Then, yeah, like the mic shut off on its own, but we got it back on right away. So,
yeah, you keep suggesting features, but the stuff that Lake would probably program over a weekend, these guys take 6 months to consider.
Well, the problem is I would bet you there's copyrights on some of the stuff from like StreamYard.
Oh, you mean features?
Yeah.
You should. Yeah. America is technically breaking IP law. You cannot IP code, but yeah, America does.
Yeah, I would say patents and trademarks is part of what it is.
well, they're throwing everything out for that AI anyway, so it's like they're getting worse than China when it's coming to trademark and copyright infringement.
Dang, you can have 12 people on screen at a time on this platform. EVMUX. Interesting. Yeah. Pre-record streams.
EVMUX. Is that .com or what?
Yeah, .com.
EVM.
MUX.
Yeah.
Does it push to other platforms or?
I mean, you can stream. You can multi-stream.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
So, in the early days, it's going to be free, but how long before it's $20, $40?
It is. It's $20. It's $20. It's like that. There's a free option that you can multi-stream 2 places, but if you do the first tier, which I would probably do, is $20 a month.
I see.
You get 4 destinations. I mean, that's still better. Ooh, yeah, 2 collaborator seats, so I could do 2 co-hosts. That's where it's at right there. I need that. That was so nice having late being having the keys to the castle, because I could be like, hey, I'm gonna be late. Y'all start without me.
Yeah, but multi streaming, yeah, that's where it's at.
Oh, there it is. 4 destinations.
Yeah.
Wonder where you saw that. Yeah.
Dang.
Wonder what destinations they do.
We're using Rumble Studio to talk about other stuff like.
See, I don't stream live to Odyssey or BitChute. I upload. Well, sometimes I do live stream to BitChute because
Odyssey. That was when it started as library, right? That was LBRY originally.
Yeah, library. It used to be library. Yeah.
That was what's his name? The Canadian dude.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry, Dave. I keep cutting you off.
No, it's all right. He really screwed up by changing the name of the platform and then tying it all to his Bitcoin.
Yeah.
No, not Bitcoin. Cryptocurrency junk, and nobody trades it. Nobody wants it.
No, it's stupid.
Worthless.
No, I haven't been on there in like 3 years.
Why would you buy cryptocurrency to give someone a tip when that's just adding extra layers of, it's ridiculous. There's no value in cryptocurrency.
I'm going to bookmark this, and I'll come back to it at a later date.
I want to give you an anonymous tip, so I'm going to buy currency with my credit card. It's not me you have to worry about, you freaking idiots. And the government, if the government wants to track you, they're tracking you anyway for your service provider.
Yeah.
And there's even a law that allows them to legally break into your home and put a bug inside your computer if they really wanted to.
Well, did you see what they're doing now? Never mind the bugs. They have the AI drones that are basically like assassination bots. Did you see that? It's all greenlit. Like, wow, awesome. So all we need is a oops, they made a mistake, and there's a bunch of people.
Right. Yeah, Russia the other day announced they have a new. They put missiles on the surveillance drone, and everybody's saying, "Oh, now Putin can assassinate everybody." And Putin responded, "What's a predator drone?" Like, US has had predator drones for how many years now? 20.
Yeah. This is crazy.
Or what's a global hawk? Our drones can reach maybe 1,000 miles. Yours can travel a world. What do you mean? I can assassinate anyone.
My Odyssey page is still there. It's behind.
It's like every journalist went to the Leering Center, right?
Yeah.
They don't
Yeah.
have curiosity. When
The
they
thing
want
about that is it's actually well named when you consider all these PDFs and what they do. So they're out there leering at children.
Yes.
So it's actually named correctly. We just didn't get the joke.
Yeah, we didn't get the memo. Yeah. We're not. It's an inside joke, isn't it? Oh, absolutely. It's disgusting. You get people saying what Christians they are, and you go to their website and they're going, well, we're pro-LGBT, pro-abortion. It's like, no, you're not a Christian.
Hey, so who do we think's going to win this fight? And was it April? Is it between Ronda Rousey and Gina Carano?
Well, I don't know. I'd like to see Gina win, but I don't know. I haven't seen Ronda fight in forever either.
Yeah.
How out of shape are they both?
Gina got into incredible shape again.
Did she?
Recently?
Good.
She looks fantastic, man.
She got married, dude.
That's what I heard. I don't know.
Culture Casino posted a video, and I just wanted to I saw it, and I was like,
Culture Casino had a few stories on Gina. I know she left.
He's
she
tight
left
with
Daily Wire.
Culture Casino's tight with what's the dude's name?
Pro.
Huh?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. He's tight with a number of people, including.
Well, no, he's tight with that one
yeah.
dude that hangs out with Gina all the time. I forget his name.
Drunk 3PO.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it was drunk 3PO.
Yeah, they're tight. Yeah. So I guess anything that he posts, he kind of reposts on it.
But he also knows a couple of movie critics and a couple of movie producers.
Well, yeah, but that's just
he was
I guess that's his end to Gina Carano is through drunk 3PO. But he posted the other day, and I was just like I wanted to cry in sadness, but I was happy at the same time.
No,
it's there's no more chances. Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah, after who? Yeah, happy for Gina.
Wait, I thought you already have a.
Yeah. Celebrity list. It's okay.
Yeah. Oh shit!
Never mind. There used to be a life-size cardboard cutout. It's still in my house. My wife wants to throw it away. But
she's from Hollywood. Do you think marriage is stopping
all
her
this
from
time,
a good time?
and he still managed to hide it from his wife. And he's looking at the door to see if she's coming in to watch him. Yeah, look at him. Yeah,
wait, is this what we say? Sorry, says mom.
Yeah. Sorry, says mom. That was funny.
Yeah.
That was really funny.
But I did. Did you guys see that interview they had? And Ronda basically exposed that the UFC isn't paying their fighters shit.
Yes.
I heard that.
I'll applaud her on that. Call it out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I heard that.
She said people are living barely above poverty level.
Yep.
I heard that. Yeah, 2 years now.
Oof.
Apparently, they haven't been 2 years, and they haven't finished finalized payouts from 2 years ago.
Jesus.
Are they hurting for cash? Is that the problem?
Yes.
Yeah,
they're offshoring all their cash, so they can't be sued.
Oh.
The company, I think they said it was over $7 billion that they have, or that they're worth, or something like that. So yeah, there's no excuse not to pay your fighters. They're also the ones who own WWE. So
yeah, but they offshore all their cash, just like Microsoft and all that.
So they're hiding it.
Yeah,
but
their cash. But they do it legally. They have their cash payment processors offshore in Cayman Islands.
They all have their loopholes not to pay taxes and everything else. Like everybody knows that. But the thing is, they have the money to pay these guys. They're just not doing it.
It's in a bank in Ireland, but they can't sue them because
Hey, I'm
they're
gonna
not
grab
Irish.
some water. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's crazy. All this shit is.
Yeah.
So
They
we'll
get
see
a
what
bank.
happens.
Yeah, they get a bank account in Ireland, fill it up with cash, and then launder it for the Irish government, and not pay any taxes anyway. You know, it's ridiculous.
Rules for thee.
Yeah. I don't know. Things are gonna have to change. There's too much horrible shit going on, and they just keep robbing all of us blind. And it feels like everyone just forgot. They forgot about the drop with all the satanic shit and all the other crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, come on, people! Wake up, take a look at what's going on.
No, Vinny, it's not the land of the brave anymore. You know that. It's the land of let someone else fix it.
Yeah, but when everyone loses all their money and they're getting arrested for free speech and killed with fucking AI drones like Skynet, I think something's gonna have to change, don't you?
Well, that's why Terminator shows only the minority fighting back and surviving. Because we all know the majority would just sit there. Look, do you remember Logan's Run? Mm-hmm. The original ending to Logan's Run was everybody just turning around, shrugging, and going back to their domes and obeying the supercomputer overlord. Because it was.
You mean the book
Yeah.
or the original movie?
The original movie followed the book, yes. But then they changed it because it was too bleak. No, it was too realistic.
Well, I mean, the city's on fire and they come out and they see the old man and it just kind of ends, right?
Yeah, but that's where they cut it off because in the actual, there's 5 minutes of extended footage that was cut off where everybody looks around and wonders where all the food's going to come from. And when they're told they have to grow it, they go back inside.
Yeah. I don't even know if these guys even know what Logan's Run is.
Yeah, I know what I was supposed to do a cover for a comic book series a long time ago.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, I will say it's been a while. Was it when we still had Netflix? I think it's the last few years. I rewatched the TV show because I remembered.
Yeah.
And
they cut the TV show because it was too bleak.
Well, the TV, a lot of it, because I was watching an interview with what's her name, who was Robert Urich's wife. Yeah. Once Star Wars hit, the low budget sci-fi stuff that was on TV just couldn't survive, and this is why Battlestar Galactica became popular. Did well as mini series, but when they tried to make it a full series, it was way too expensive. I mean, in '78. Battlestar Galactica was $1 million an episode, and $78. So
it's a fine film, and I hope they never remake it because it'll suck and will be forgotten about promptly.
Logan's Run.
Yeah. I never saw it.
They've tried twice to remake it, but the cost of remaking it was prohibitive.
It should be required viewing for anyone who's about to turn 30.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Do you know the basic plot of what it's about?
Every millennial who talks about boomers should be forced to make that movie because, here they are, boomers talking about old people being worthless.
Identify Logan 5.
Yeah.
Let me give.
Excuse me, millennial, you're about to turn 30.
It's kind of a combination of Brave New World and what was the other? Not well, a little bit of 1984. Mostly, it's almost like a softened telling of a Brave New World.
Right.
Do you know?
Let me give Seth a tiny rundown of the plot. It's like 300 years in the future. Outside, there's been some kind of devastation, and all these people are living in a giant dome, which looks like basically a big mall. And everything, all their needs are taken care of. Everything's perfect.
Farrah Fawcett's first movie.
There's only one hitch, and that is when you turn 30, you have to be renewed, which means you're basically killed. But
yes, there's 2 hitches actually.
Yeah.
You can't reproduce because you're all clones.
Yeah, they're grown like in a Brave New World.
Yeah, they're all sterile clones. They can have
their batches.
they want.
They should merge that property with Soylent Green.
Well,
There you go. That's another
there is
good
a
movie.
sort of clean aspect to it that all the people who tried to leave the city were killed and turned in. That's what happens with renewal. You
And
actually,
when people try to run away, they're called runners. When they try to
Yeah.
run when they're about to turn 30, and the people that track them down and kill them or put them to sleep are called Sandmen.
they call them Sandmen because they put people to sleep. But
Right.
you know that level where they're going through the tanks and you see all that slop. That's what they do to people. They turn them into slop. And
Oh, well.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Well, I have to say that you got to get the uncut version. Trust me.
Yeah.
When they get to the ice cave, you'll.
Where do you get that uncut version?
I don't know, but
I've heard about
the ice cave and the robot just feels like someone said, "Wait a minute, how do we go from here to here?"
They cut a bit of that out. I know.
Yeah, it just feels odd.
They cut a lot of that movie.
But anyway, Michael York, Michael Exposition from the Austin Powers movies.
Yeah,
and when he's much younger, is a
Sandman, it's in the
'60s. He's tasked with finding sanctuary where the runners go, and they have these jewels on their hands that tells how old they are, and when it flashes red when you're turning 30, basically.
Jenny Agutter.
Yeah,
the twist of the movie is he volunteered to go undercover to find where the runners are going.
Right.
Because
they volunteer him.
Yes, because the computer forgot about the robot in the basement that's killing everybody and freezing their bodies. And
don't give it away, David.
Don't give the whole thing away. He needs to watch it. You got to watch it. It's really good.
I'm sorry.
The special effects aren't quite up to today's standards. I mean, you can tell the cities when they do a long shots. You can tell their models.
That's 76. I thought it was in the 60s. I'm sorry.
74. I thought it came out.
It's in
I
that
guess
mall.
It was 70s. 74 to 76, somewhere.
When they were planning the movie, originally they were going to use they were only going to use miniature sets, and then they heard about the mall they built in Texas, so they filmed it in that mall.
And you can tell it's a mall. They dress it up enough.
And if I remember correctly, there's a practical effect with the guns that really gave them fits.
It's really cool. Because you don't see a ray gun shooting; you just see the flames go out of 4 holes in the nozzle, and it looks really cool. Then there's an explosion on the other end. It's kind of cool.
I forget. I don't know if it's a gutter. I don't know how you pronounce her name properly, but she's British. But
I think it's Jenny Agutter.
She's
Australian actress. She's also in American Werewolf in London.
From Somerset, England.
They did. I like.
She's in a very good movie called Walkabout, where she's barely legal.
I really
that movie is disturbing, though.
Yeah, it is. It's
that's the school. Is that the school teacher one? No.
She's left. Her father drives her out. She's like a 16-year-old to 17-year-old schoolgirl. She's got a younger brother.
Okay, yeah.
And her father drives them out into the outback and basically tries to kill them and kills himself. That he's gone. The cheese slipped off his cracker or whatever. And they're basically fighting to survive in the middle of the Australian outback, and an Aborigine who's doing his walkabout because he's come of age and he's got to be out there and survive.
Yeah.
He basically helps them out. Without them, he would have died.
Yeah.
And it's kind of interesting because the young
she's
boy
like
is
18, 19.
Yeah.
But there was another one with
really
Australian school kids, and they're getting chased by. I'll have to look that up because.
Is she in another? Is that another one on Jenny?
She's not. It's not her. It's someone else. But it is also a very disturbing movie. It's a good movie, but it's really disturbing.
Are you talking about Picnic at Hanging Rock?
Oh, that was good until the end.
You didn't like the ending? I like the ending.
Because I thought it was a movie with Rachel Ward.
Now, I'm pretty sure when they interviewed Michael Walker originally, he said, why? And he was asked why this movie said. So it was a pretty interesting movie, but they took too long to finish it. And if we only brought it out before Star Wars, it would have been fine.
What movie
But he
is
said
that?
they cut more out than they left in. That was the problem. Why it took so long to make is they cut so much of the. They filmed so many scenes, so many wonderful scenes that we'll never get to see because they cut them all out.
Which movie are you talking about, David?
Logan's Run. They filmed.
Logan's Run. Okay.
That came out before Star Wars.
It came out before Star Wars.
Yeah, but actually not in all countries. It was actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was only given it originally had a limited theatrical release, but Star Wars had come out. But the thing is, it was made years before Star Wars, but it took so long in editing and then getting past the ratings board because
Fortress.
Nudity.
Oh, Fortress is what you're talking about. I'll have to check out that.
That
one.
was just that
is a disturbing movie.
Yeah, but it's also very it's disturbing because you see elements of that movie coming true.
Yeah. But
that was
1984
and Brave New World and
it was 1985. Yeah, Rachel Ward. Yeah, she's the school teacher, and those guys in the masks. Yeah, that's
1985 film.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never heard of it. I thought I'd seen everything from the 80s.
You know the thing about George Orwell, right? The BBC was so, shall we say, disappointed in him for his novel that they erased almost all record of him except for his final interview.
I didn't know that.
Because he died shortly after the movie came out.
Of course, they erased a lot of stuff too.
Yeah.
Because they're idiots, and they erased half of Doctor Who. You can't get complete sets of any of those storylines, those early ones, because they recorded over the tapes.
Yeah. Not just Doctor Who. So many TV shows were erased after they were.
Well, they didn't know what they had in many ways, right? It was a lot of it was.
Thought it was disposable entertainment. They didn't.
Yeah. Well, why do we need to keep this? Let's record something else over it.
VHSs and DVDs and Blu-rays and then add infinity.
Well, some of those tapes are, those half-inch tapes, especially at high speed, they're expensive.
Yeah, but they said, and this is what one person quoted. Well, when it came to budgeting, it was either cut the T budget and give up a year's pay rise, or erase some tapes and record over them. So you know which one they chose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you know how, what is it that they say? Movie stars' wages have increased 10,000 times. That's a hell of a lot of inflation, right?
Yeah.
Look how many millions they get compared to, you look at the movie, you look at some of the movie budgets, even 1970s, Smokey and the Bandit, what was made for a couple of $1 million. The remake was going to cost them $200 million, so they stopped.
Well, that's the thing I don't get. Modern movies, you spend $300 million on a movie, and it looks like absolute ass.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to get less viewers than the original. Some of those original cowboy movies got millions of views over the years, but because the theatrical releases were limited and they've well past their copyright, nobody gets anything from them. So they make a lot of money off those old movies, like Tubi, who pay almost nothing for their catalog. Whereas Disney Plus, they're paying what now? Something like $1.3 billion for their catalog, and they got like half the audience.
And Tubi has a lot of good stuff on there.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Disney shit and all that crap. I mean, that's all. They have their what do you call it? The government. They drop money into them to push propaganda, so that's why they can do what they're doing.
You mean that $3 million doesn't come? That $3 billion a month doesn't come from investments? Nah, really?
All of us.
Oh no! Oh no! I'm shocked. Let me put my kabuki mask on, right?
Right, dude. Yeah, they're screwing everything over and everybody. It's crazy.
Well, Clinton used to call that government spending investments. Invest in
That was
America.
until he was part of the system.
I know.
A lot of
Yeah, I
people
got-
look at Marjorie Taylor Greene. The only reason why she's sour is because she didn't get one of the prime committees that she wanted.
Well,
She want well, I forget what she wanted. What was it? Homeland Security or something?
who?
MTG.
Yeah, she wanted something, but I don't know.
She didn't give anything for it. She didn't bring any votes. She was told to wait a turn.
And then cried when she didn't get something.
Yeah, a lot of this is all bullshit too, because like what they're doing to Thomas Massey, same stuff. If you're not on the Trump bandwagon, you're going to be public enemy number one. They got a campaign of $250 million from that Jewish bitch who was, again, that's all illegal stuff what they're doing to change our elections, and that's what they're doing. They're dumping money and they're talking shit on all these people.
Wait, from who?
Say again?
You said to take money from some Jewish
ADL, the Jewish lobby, the ADL.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, that Miriam Adelstead. Yeah. She walks around with a rhinestone Israel purse.
So nice.
Oh yeah, and she's in Trump's pocket. This is how they're pulling all their bullshit.
The thing is, she has Hunter Biden over regularly for weekends. I mean, it sucks to be Hunter Biden.
Fucking pedophile, demon, cannibalistic freaks, all of them. And that's the thing too. It's like they're getting called out for it. MTG, the big thing that they got pissed off by, why she left, is because she said Trump. He said it in a room full of people, yelled at her, "Drop the Epstein shit. You're gonna hurt all my friends." That was the quote. That's why she left.
Yeah,
she goes, because nothing's gonna change. It's all bullshit. And they proved it with that vote that they did.
Yeah.
Where everybody, what do you call it? The protection money for all the government for molesting the women in Congress.
Yeah.
And yeah. So
they voted to no. Oh no, we're not going to tell anything about what we're doing. Yeah. Millions of taxpayer dollars settling lawsuits, and we don't know. Why they're paying it.
Yeah,
that's baloney. I mean, yes, protect the victims, but you should be hanging the congressman doing it.
Exactly.
Vinny,
figuratively and perhaps literally. I don't know. I don't want to get us in trouble, but it's.
Look,
a couple of sexual harassment lawsuits is one thing, but when you got hundreds of millions of dollars going out to the plaintiffs, that is a problem.
Yeah,
that's a systemic problem. And Vinny, I've said this often to people. You got MTG should have known better. Like in a room full of predators, you don't kick the hornet's nest, right? You got to play the long con. They've built this network for hundreds of years. You're not going to destroy it overnight.
Well, I'm sorry. She's lucky she didn't get taken out, because that's what they do with these fucking people. If you don't play ball and you're going against them and you call it out,
yeah, she should have played the long game and got more and more people aware through other means, right? Leaking information, sabotaging.
Here's also the other thing: you don't know who's being threatened and who's not being threatened. They might have already said it to her. We're going to take out your kids. Are you gonna stay with us, or are you gonna leave? Because those are your two options. And if you,
like I said,
fuck up. Right?
Yeah, like I said, she should have played the long game and released the information through other parties and not put herself at risk. She could have been there.
Because she would have immunity for releasing the names on the Congress floor. They got a special.
Yeah, Massey's threatened to do it and he hasn't. So,
well, yeah, give him time. He says there's like a 70-day window or something. He goes, we'll see what happens, and if it doesn't, well, then we know it's always going to be corrupt and it's all poison. So I don't know. There's still time. Massey's one of the few that's still fighting for the American people. That's why I stand with that.
I'm not criticizing him. I'm saying I'm just saying Marjorie made a tactical error. In a room full of predators, you should know better than to speak your mind.
But again, you don't know what else was going on before that. So
true.
At the
she
same
could
time,
have just been kicked off. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. There's so many different things that could have played out. We don't know the full details. And seeing how evil they truly are, I mean, the shit that got dropped and everyone's like, what the fuck? We all know. Now we all know for a fact, literally what they're doing. The cannibalism, all the sick shit, the trafficking, you name it. Every country, every world leader, they've been doing this for decades. If anyone reads into, again, Kathy O'Brien's book, she's been saying it since Gerald Ford. That's when she's been put into the MK Ultra shit. All that stuff's been verified by Ted Gunderson, the head of the FBI at the time. Like, all this stuff is out there. The information is out there. It's
well, there were people blowing the whistle on Savile 40 years ago, and that's one of the things that I've heard about. Lady, Princess Diana.
Yeah,
she didn't like him. She was creeped out by him, kept her kids away from her, and that was part of the separation with Charles, and eventually her assassination. That was not a car accident.
No,
was because of ultimately tied to Savile and the thing he was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, and this goes back. The thing about it is this. This Moloch crap goes back thousands of years. It's just.
Yeah. But I'm just saying.
What it is.
You gotta be tactical no matter what. That's why I can't run for government, because I'm not tactically minded enough to.
And that takes very. Because the game that, if you want to call it a game, the plan that they're on is multi-generational. Look at the stuff we're dealing with right now. How much of our governmental garbage goes back to Woodrow Wilson? And Woodrow Wilson was the turning point of a 40-year plan before he was president.
Don't get Kendo started on Woodrow Wilson.
But look at it.
He was a horrible president.
Yeah,
just for the income tax alone. Come on.
And then but he's just a pawn of the Rockefellers and Rothschilds and all, and then okay, where did this come in the late 19th century? Well, it comes out of the City of England and the British Empire. And where does that come out of? All that comes out of, and the next thing you know, you're just going back and you're in Europe, and then you're in Italy, and then you're in and then you're in Egypt, and you're like, how did I get here?
Because these cults move every time someone roots them out. They have survivors in other countries ready and waiting to take over.
Yeah.
Right. Look what happened with Russia. Right. The Bolsheviks. What happened with the Bolsheviks? They were the first to flee the collapse of communism. Right. They were the first to leave. They fled in the 60s to America and started Google. You can look it up.
Mm-hmm.
The founders of Google were former Russian officials.
Dude, everything is connected. Everything, and you can imagine did you see, again, this shit too, like with Ghislaine Maxwell? One of her two sisters, one is still doing the textbook thing, putting the bullshit into the schools, and the other one, she helped Peter Thiel with his AI company. She also brokered the, there's a technology thing that they had between CIA, FBI, and the Mossad. And she was in the middle of it. So you really think, dude, that's why Ghislaine's not in prison. And it's they put a double there with that pig nose and the square fucking face.
Well, they do the same thing in China. It's all interconnected. But you go to, who do they hate the most? Putin. Mm-hmm. Why do they hate Putin? Well, isn't he the one who first turned around to the British Prime Minister and says, shouldn't you clean up your own backyard?
Exactly.
Putting out Savile and all these things that were going on. And you look at everyone Putin's had thrown out a window. What were they? They were traitors. Well, all the stuff that America does around the world, you would never tolerate at home, right?
Mm-hmm.
You would never tolerate it. Yet you ask other people to betray.
Well, we're tolerating it right now.
Yeah.
Obama, what was the act that he well, it wasn't him. He signed the legislation to rescind, and we started propaganding the American people through. Officially, it was already. People talk about Walter Cronkite. Walter Cronkite was lying to you every single night.
Yeah. He was at the Bohemian Grove shit. He was one of the top guys there.
Walter Cronkite was one of the top 10 people listed on Russian influence. On Russian influence list for the FBI, getting money. Mm-hmm. He got $100,000 to tell America that you're losing the Vietnam War.
And a lot of his he was lying through omission. Yeah. A lot of times, it's not what they're telling you; it's they're not telling you.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hey, before I get too black pilled, can I bring up a
Go ahead, because I only have about 15 more minutes anyway, because I actually have the last patrol duty tomorrow, so I gotta
I'm wondering if Seth has
that would
heard
be a
about
hard
this.
30 then.
This happened in his neck of the woods. ROTC students at Old Dominion beat shooter to death with bare hands. Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
No.
I think it happened yesterday.
There was quite a bit of things going around saying something about that one of the teachers actually pulled a gun and shot the dude, and the students took it over and stuff, and it took a long while to get the truth out.
Right.
Wow.
It was an Islamic terrorist because he yelled Allahu Akbar before the shooting. He shot the guy. He picked the wrong place to shoot up apparently because he went into an ROTC and he shot the instructor, and this understandably pissed off the students, who then proceeded to disarm him and beat him to death.
Good.
So,
and now and again we get some good news, don't we, Vinny?
Yeah. So there you go. That's the lighter side of the news tonight.
Yeah,
that's the lighter side. Someone gets
all right.
But they had it coming. Come on now.
Hey,
that'll be the next thing that their governor outlaws is you won't be up to.
This is my favorite. This is my favorite part of the article
look
here.
Look at the prosecution recently in the Carolinas for self-defense. I thought red states were supposed to be for self-defense.
Well, there's blue cities, and if it was Charlotte, I understand.
Yeah.
This is my favorite part of this article is the students subdued him and rendered him no longer alive. Evans said, I don't know how else to say it. She confirmed.
Well, you
Noah
wanted
wasn't
72
shot.
virgins. We just wanted to find out if it was true or not.
Yeah. And where I live, a clown like that, there would probably be so many people shooting him, we'd end up shooting each other.
Yeah.
And I'm not exaggerating.
No, I mean shooting each other through his body. Be correct.
Right.
Be technically correct.
Right. Despite what you, especially if it's a right. Well, I mean, you've got the right kind of 9mm round that won't go through people. But if you got full it's going to go right through them. Despite what in the movies, they'll go right through people, right through the car, everything.
These guys have been taught disarming techniques, and when you combat hand-to-hand combat is to incapacitate your component, which means if they're dangerous, you put them down.
Oh,
yeah. Incapacitated him. So there you go.
And if I was a Marine crew, I would have been there within the hour. Congratulations, boys. You passed the test.
So
you did it.
But I like the one in Texas where the guy comes in, pulls the gun and says, and he doesn't even get to finish. This is a bang right in the back of his head.
Yeah.
And he just sits back down at the diner and finishes his his burger.
Isn't that one where he comes into the diner that's just full of policemen? Is that the one?
Lord, I don't remember.
No, that's the one where the Texas truck driver sitting in his lunch, and the back guy comes past with the gun, says, "This is a," and he doesn't even get to finish. The truck driver just stands up, pulls the gun, puts it into his head, bang, puts it back in his pocket as he sits down and finishes his finishes. Yeah. That's how you do it, right? You don't let them you don't warn them. You just bang.
Well, I'll put it this way: where I live in Tennessee, people open carry in the liquor store. So let me.
Very good reason.
So, and out here we don't have permission. We just hear you and go, who?
That's the biggest thing the news admits. How many times a robbery has been stopped by the good guys with a gun?
You never hear those stories, do you?
Almost.
Nope.
Almost never.
Yeah, they don't want to make sure that the good people.
Only if they're arresting the good guy.
Yes.
Yeah. That too.
That's what happened with the guy in Texas. He was arrested, and the governor said, "No, self-defense." Click.
They don't want people having good ideas to take care of the trash.
Yeah.
Because they might do the government next. So
yes, that's right. If you start throwing pedophiles in wood chippers, the government starts to get nervous.
Yes, they do.
And yeah.
Wood chippy's hungry.
Oh shit! I'm gonna get myself a pet wood chipper.
Yeah.
And a pet pig. Don't forget, the Muslims keep threatening that if more people have pigs,
there's a sudden surge in wood chipper sales when the new manufacturer known as
I'm gonna get a pet pig and more dogs
chippers hits the market.
Pet pigs and more dogs. Yeah, pet pigs, dogs, wood chippers,
It's crazy.
and LGBTQ shirts that say, I should not say more. I should just make the shirt.
Yeah, just make the shirt. All right. Well, Lape's got to get out of here.
It's my birthday, and I'm going.
Yeah, happy birthday,
going
dude.
out.
Happy birthday,
Happy
man.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, thanks. Well, it's for you guys. It's tomorrow.
Right. Yeah. Dave's living 14 hours into the future, so he knows what's already going to happen. 14 hours.
Is it
from
14 now or is it 13? I can't remember.
13 now
isn't
that
it?
it's daylight.
Is
Okay.
it 14?
Usually 14. But it's 13 now because of daylight.
Oh,
Well, it's 10:21 p.m. where I am.
It's 12:21 p.m.
That's
on the
14 hours.
14th here.
Let's see what
okay.
the old Samsung says.
That's 14 hours.
Because I have it
12:52.
saved on World Clock. Sydney, Australia. Is that your time zone?
Sort of. Sydney has daylight.
you're in Brisbane time, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a different one?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's lots of different time zones in Australia.
Well,
There's like either like
I
one
just grabbed the
45
Sydney one
minutes or
because I knew
something.
that you'd be.
Yeah. I think right now Sydney and Brisbane are on the same time, 12:21.
It says Sydney is 1:22 p.m.
They're on daylight still.
They're an hour ahead. Yeah, so some parts of Australia are on daylight and some aren't, huh?
Oh,
Well, somewhat daylight,
Brisbane is
some don't.
12:22 p.m.
Yeah.
All right, I'll
That's
add
14
that
hours.
one, and I'll get rid of Sydney because
Well, part of Indiana used to be that way where they didn't do daylight saving.
Yeah, it was 30 beautiful years. We didn't have to deal with bullshit. And now
And
A
you had
lot of
that.
people want to get rid of daylight.
and
It was the
frickin'
thing brought about
Daniels
it.
had to root it for us.
yeah,
I want to get rid of it.
Get rid of it.
Just make it split the difference. Put the half an hour in between and leave it
Kids
there.
to bed at 10 o'clock when it's still daylight out.
They only created daylight savings to force people to try and get people to go to work earlier.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Yeah, the whole thing about it saves energy. How?
It doesn't save anything.
Yeah, right.
It ruins my sleep for a week, twice a year.
Yep.
Oh, more than that.
Uh-huh.
Because before it changes, I was getting up when the sun was, and it was awesome. Now the sun is up for another hour.
The hope
Right.
was, by getting you to change the clock forward an hour, was that you would permanently keep it go to work at 7 a.m. and not 8,
Right.
Yeah.
And then the next time they bring in daylight saving, they bring it forward an hour again. That was the point.
Right.
They would make you go to work earlier and earlier.
Well, I hate it. I want to move to Arizona now, where the only place in the United States where
Yeah, they don't have to deal with that crap.
Right.
Yeah. And let me tell you, as a programmer, it makes saving time very difficult.
Liberals always love to complicate things. They always like to add extra layer of rules and regulations. That's, because they're immature, right? They need their comfort. They need a blankie and their little rule book, so they can point to the rule book and say, but in chapter 49, it says, it's your moral duty to have healthcare. Oh, we've got to talk about morals. Let's start talking about child grooming, shall we? Have pride parades. You want to talk about moral duties? Oh, all of a sudden you don't want to talk about morals anymore.
Now, those are rumored to be in GTA 6. What we don't know is if the rumors were allowed to drive vehicles.
Oh,
Wait,
according
what?
to GTA 6.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What about it?
Pride parades, literally.
Oh
Pride
yeah, I
parades.
heard about that, and everybody was like, "Oh,
We better have a ramp
What?
car. We better have a ramp car.
Just keep playing the 5th game, people. It's not.
I
it's
think
not gonna.
GTA
saw
6 is going
somewhere-
to come out.
I saw
It's
somewhere
going
where
to sell like crazy, and then within 3 weeks,
I
people are
found
going to
out
go,
why
this
they-
game sucks.
Oh,
Mhm.
yes. You know why they delayed GTA 6? So
Probably
they
didn't
could
test
bring in
well.
No, not only that. They're now delaying it again to bring in age verification and identification scanning software.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, that's the government stepping in. Even
Yeah.
Linux, California, and was it
California,
Colorado?
Australia, and Britain.
is
And-
saying Linux has to do it, and so far the Linux community is telling them to F off.
Mhm.
what was it?
Yeah.
I saw something. It was a meme, and it was like there's gonna be pride parades, and it showed the front grill of a Mustang, and it was like Mustang breathing intensifies.
Yeah. I think they should have done kind of like what Blizzard did with WoW, as far as just start make, it's the same universe, but you've got add-ons. You don't just rewrite the whole game. I think that if they were going to do that, they should have done it 10 years ago. I think
What happened to the WoW
GTA
gay
5
server
has been
again?
out too long.
They had the WoW gay server. How long did that last before nobody showed up? Not even the gays played it.
Yeah, I don't know. But I mean, just that concept, right? You're in the same universe, you just have add-ons. Although a lot of people play classic, WoW.
That's
So
what they did. Yeah, all the people said, "Wow, this is even the
Wow,
gay
this
people
is
said,
wow.
wow, this is bigotry," and left. Who wants to ride a gay? Who wants to be ridden by a gay dragon?
Let's I guess we're gonna roll out of here. Lape's got to go. I gotta
everyone, thank you for coming.
Going. Yeah, happy birthday, Dave. Vinny, thanks for joining us.
Yeah,
Dr. Coffin Nails, it's always a pleasure. Channel Dad. I still want to get together and maybe have lunch sometime.
Glad to not.
Let's figure out. Basically, that's essentially Bristol. You're looking at an hour plus for me each way driving. So
yeah,
we'll figure that out. I'll take a half day off and meet up with you.
That'd be cool. All right, we'll figure it out. All right, yep.
Gate City's not too much further. It's just a different direction.
Oh yeah, of course. Well, see, I would probably be in Bristol by lunchtime because I've got to go to Gate City first.
Gotcha.
Then I've got to go down to Bristol and do a couple things there. So after I get finished up, I can meet you. So.
There's Southern Craft Barbecue. Southern Craft Barbecue is in Bristol.
Oh, nice. I can't drink anything,
That's
so
cool.
Don't try to get me drunk.
We'll stay away from Michael Waltrip's place then. That's a brew pub. But
yeah, because I've still got to do I've got to do jobs in Abington and Marion. So,
okay, that's just right up the road.
Yeah. So anyway, thanks everybody for coming, hanging out. Check out Vinny's channel. He's got some books popping up, some artwork.
Yeah, City of Venus 2 available now, Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Right.
Jump on it.
Anyway, all right, guys. You guys have a great night. Take care, and we will see you tomorrow morning for Coffee and Gaming. Toodaloo.
Bye.
You gonna go? What the heck?
Bum,
This stupid thing, man. Come on, bro. I hate.
Goodbye.
I'll tell you one thing, dude.
It is a Friday the 13th,
It is the second one this year.
Yeah,
because my birthday was a month ago. Dude, Rumble Studios, you are really ticking me off. Hang on, I'm gonna refresh. Hold that.
Uh-oh. He's gone.
Lost Dave.
Shit.
Let's try it again.
It won't shut.
I mean,
I can just log out.
It'll be a 75-hour live stream. Right.
Bye-bye.
Good day, sir.
All right, see ya.
Later, dudes.
Good night, Jim Bob.
Hell, I got to go.
Peace out.
Burn in hell, New World Order. Fuck you. You, New World Order. Fuck you, Bill Gates.
I love you. You gotta do better than that. I love you.